Hi all, this is tutorial 6 of Cadence Virtuoso IC 615. In this tutorial, I'll be showing how to do DC sweep and parametric analysis. So, I'm using an example of a common source amplifier here. What we do in parametric analysis is that, for example, sometimes we have to vary 2 or 3 parameters of a particular circuit. Let's suppose if this is a circuit, I want to vary this VGS and VDS to see the effect on drain current. So for that I have to go for parametric analysis, and sometimes only if I want to vary one variable I can use simple DC sweep. So for that I'll go here, I'll launch this ADL. I saved this state earlier, I'll be loading this state. So for now there is, if you see here, there is no variable here I defined. I'll just run it. Okay. Now I want to see the variation in, if I am interested in seeing the variation of my drain current with respect to VGS. So what I will do, I will go this here, select the outputs from design, and see if I am selecting net here, that means I am selecting, I want to see the variation of voltage, but I want to see the variation of current. So therefore I have to use this, I have to select this node. So node means current, net means voltage. Okay, and then so for now it's like this. Now for first case we'll take DC sweep. We'll try to vary this VGS. Okay, that means I'm varying this V in here. I'll keep this V in variable. V in I'll keep as a VGS. Let's put VGS, and I'll define this variable here, VGS. Now for DC sweep, I'll go to my DC analysis here, and this variable I'll choose here. Design variable it is. Select design variable. It will give me VGS here. Okay, and I'll vary it 0 to 1.8, which is my power supply, and I'll execute it. Okay, it's giving me AC response also. I'm not interested in AC response for now. So this is the DC characteristics, voltage and current VI characteristics of common source sensor. You can consider it for a transistor also, simple transistor, where I am varying the VGS from 0 to 1.8, and the current ID, current drain current is varying like this. Now this is the example of DC sweep. Now what if I want to vary the VDS also here? This VDS I want to vary. Okay, so for that, since here there is only one option, I can vary only one variable. For that I have to go here, tools, parametric analysis, and this parametric analysis I have to define here which variables I am going to sweep. Okay, so I'll just go here, I'll select VGS, right? So one more difference between parametric analysis and DC sweep is that DC sweep, it's like a continuous, but if you go for parametric analysis it will take like steps. It's piecewise. For example, this VGS, if I want to vary from 0 to 1.8, it is asking me here the total steps, or I can give the step size here also, like how much steps it is asking. I can give 0.2, then it will go 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, like that, something like that. So for now I'll give like, we'll vary only one variable for now. We'll see how it goes. So I'm giving a 0.2 of step size. If you see here, it is also taking a step size of 0.2 here, 0.4, 0.6. So whenever you are doing this parametric analysis, you have to give at least, if you are giving step size, you have to give a number of steps. Sorry, you have to at least define 3 steps. You have to give number of steps at least 3. So this is the parametric analysis. If I go for here, and I'll choose this. So for one variable, it's not giving me any difference, right? Same, everything is same. Now if I give one more variable here, VDS. You see, if I want to vary this VDS, One way is I can vary this resistor here, or I can vary this power supply. Okay, let's suppose I'm varying this power supply with the intention that I want to vary VDS. Okay, I'll give it by name VDS, and here I have to define that variable VDS. I'll give it 1.8. Okay, now this is done. Now here one variable I added already, so to add one more, I'll just click here, and VDS I want to vary. This also I'll give 0 to 1.8. If I give auto, it will take automatically some steps, mostly it will take 3 to 5 steps. And if you want to define it, then you can give manually also. So now what I am doing is, see, I gave a steps at 0.2. That means it will take how much? It will take around 10 steps. Yeah, and similarly for this one also. So overall it take 10 into 10. That means 100. That is too much. So what I do here, I'll just, it's asking for total steps. I'll give 3, and here also it's asking for total steps. I'll give 3. That means it will take 9 steps total. So when I'm simulating, now what I am doing is I'm varying VGS and VDS both to find the variation of my drain current. So this is for two variables. I can add multiple number of variables similarly like that to see the effect. This parametric analysis is very important for optimization. For when you are doing your designs, you won't get the exact result whatever you are targeting, right? So once you are done with design, you have to do some optimizations. Like you'll be knowing what should you do exactly to, for example, if you are targeting some, you are designing some amplifier, how to improve the gain, how to improve the UGV phase margin, etc. So you'll be knowing from the formulas you are using. So that optimization is very much beneficial, and by using parametric analysis, it's very helpful to get your desired results. So now I take 5 steps here. I just want to show more number of curves, and from here, whenever you go for some design, first whichever technology you are going to use, first what you do, you take that transistor and you see, you vary everything, whatever variable you can keep, like VGS, VDS, W, L, you vary that with each other and see the effects on drain current, VGS, VDS, GM, so that it will be helpful. You will be knowing how the technology is behaving exactly. Okay, so I think this might you have seen your books. So what is here, this VGS, it's varying 0 to 1.8, and for particular discrete values of VDS, it's giving different values. Let's suppose this is for VDS is equal to uh, this is for, if you see here, VDS 0, VGS 0. Similarly this is for VGS 0, VDS 0.45. Similarly this one 0.9, 1.35. So this is 1.8 VDS, VGS 0. Similarly this is 1.35, VGS is 0, and similarly like this. So this is how you get. I can also, like, I can add one more variable here, like if I take this width, I'll take as a variable. Okay, I'll check and save, and I'll copy it from this one. Let's give it 2 micro. Okay, and I want to vary it in parametric analysis. W, I want to vary it from 1 micro to 10 micro, right? So for this I'll give 3 now only, because it will take then a lot of, I'll just run it. So you can see I can add any number of variables here and see the effect of all these at one time on my transistor or on my circuit. So it's very helpful in optimization of circuits whenever you are doing your design. Okay, so it's done. If you see here, click on this one, it will show you. Okay, so this is for W, this is for VDS, this is for VGS. Okay, so let's suppose this is when VGS is 0, VDS is 0, and W is equal to 1 micro. Okay, so for this you can see this curve, it's almost 0. There is no current. And similarly, if you see here 1.8, this is for VGS VDS 1.8, and width this is 10 micro. Similarly, if you see VDS VGS 1.8, this is both VGS and VDS are here constant 1.8 1.8, and this width is increasing 1 micro to 5.5 micro to 10 micro. So you can see the variation in different parameters here by keeping some other parameters variable.